The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life Total is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life Total. Thank you.
I am solid to me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another episode of Thing or Two About Life. Y'all know it is the Total Podcast. We are back for episode 37. Is in a couple months. It'll be that time of the year where we're gonna take a break, a well-deserved break. But until then, we're gonna still keep bringing y'all all this lovely content. I am Mario. I am one of your hosts. I am joined by my friends, my family, the panelists, where we laugh, we have fun, and we just hang out a lot. So tonight we're gonna be talking about something a little bit more serious than what we normally talk about as of late, but at the same time we think is important. So we're gonna get into it. We're also joined by a very, very, very special guest. You know, Miss Atissa, she is in the building. So we're gonna start off by letting her introduce herself. How you doing, Atissa?
Good evening, everybody. I'm Diane Atissa. I'm just stopping through. I'm a old head, but I ain't new to this game. I'm just here visiting. Want to say hey to everybody.
Hey.
All right. You know the door is always open. Welcome back.
And it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, J9, how you doing, baby girl?
Hey, I'm doing great. Just want to tell everybody thanks for joining in and hope you enjoy the show. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Marlena, tell my feline furry friends how you doing.
Hello, viewers. How are you this evening? Thank you for joining in. Remember to bring a friend if you have not done that yet. You got a little bit of time to do it. So we would like to have as many people join us as much as possible. So yeah, go out and bring a friend and come back in. Thank you again. Meow.
Oh,
meow.
Meow.
All right. And we got our brother Lee Jack Triple H in the building. How you doing, bro?
Hey, what it is, what it do. You know how it is. Hey, but all I got to say is, how about them raggedy ass Cowboys? But that's a whole story. We ain't gonna talk about this. We ain't gonna talk about
it. Is that what we doing? Okay. Cool. When they was winning, I didn't say a word.
You were so happy you couldn't speak. That's what that was.
I mean, but we told you, we foresaw what was going to happen.
Oh,
we told you what the problem was and what the situation was going to be, and it turns out that we was what?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I got you. I see how this go. Yeah, you just sat back in the weeds, in the cut, and just waited for this moment. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, but what they said, we love you.
All right, we gonna revisit this at some point.
Oh wow.
Miss, stay in your lane. Keep your lane, Felicia. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right tonight. I'm not staying in my lane, and tonight I'm not expecting for anybody to stay in their lane because the number 12 is already rolling.
Yes, it is.
Let's go round and round.
Yeah, I feel the tire marks on my back right now as we speak. So Miss Andrea, producer, what's going on? How you been?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. And yourself?
Oh Lord.
Men can complain.
Oh no.
I can't complain.
Still a little bit under the weather, but hey, I'll make it through it. Hope everybody enjoys the show tonight. You show right. Fit that in there today. I'm sorry, but you gotta love me.
Love you, Andrea.
Love you.
Wow.
Love you.
All right, Mama D, come on and introduce yourself so we can get this thing rolling, ma'am.
Suck it now. As you can tell, the rug rats are in the house. Even somebody drug in the old head rug rat, and we happy to have them with us. But welcome to my playhouse where we getting ready to get it started. Bring a friend, tell a friend, share, all of that. Just sit back and relax, and we'll take it over from here.
All right, couldn't have said it no better. All right, but like everybody said, just like, share, subscribe, go to totalview22.com, go to atotalview22@gmail.com. Leave us some correspondence. Check out all the past episodes, the video version and the audio version. You can catch it on Spotify. You can catch it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor. We out there. So if you can't find us, that's a you issue, but that's neither here nor there. Tonight, we're going to talk about something real serious. I know it's a break from what we normally do, but we felt that this had to be discussed. I could sit here and try to explain it to you, but I'm going to let this guy, Mark Cannon, explain the situation along with the little boy's mom. It is in reference to trying to get justice for Jayceon. So check this out, and then we'll discuss it.
For far too long, people have covered things up. A small municipality such as Warren, Arkansas, aka Bradley County, they like to keep things hush-hush. It's the good old boys, the buddy system. For this tragedy to happen to this baby, and neither one of the parties, the adults that were at the home when this incident took place, neither one called 911. Neither one of them called 911. That I don't understand. How could you have a child in your possession who simply went over visiting to swim? We were told that the family was led to believe that the man said he was raking leaves, and guess what? Something in the fire must have ignited. So you want us to believe that something this size right here was able to do catastrophic damage to an 8-year-old like this. Are we supposed to be damn fools? Are we supposed to believe that one cigarette lighter did this? Jayceon's mom is about to speak. Her name is Miss Lakeisha. You don't have to know her last name, but her name is Miss Lakeisha. And she's going to tell you, from her perspective, what this has done to her. As she was told or informed, or shall I say, as the events unfolded. Go ahead, Lakeisha. How you doing? Is that light on? Okay, let me turn the light on. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
I'm good. I just want justice for my son. He was burned severely. It's hard to see my son just laying there knowing that I can't do nothing about it. It's very hard.
Can you tell us about that day?
We had got a phone call. No, we didn't get no phone call.
Well, let me interrupt. People are trying to figure out, want to know, why was he over there in the first place?
He was over there visiting a friend's house. They was going to go to Magic Springs the next day. And so that same day, my son had called me. And then, when you call somebody, your phone hangs up, the phone just hung up. So his dad called him to check on him. And when his dad called him, he answered the phone. he was crying, and so the phone hung up. So his dad called back, and the guy answered the phone and said that they was he had 2 fires going, and they was roasting hot dogs, and something in the fire had exploded. So immediately we rushed down there, and when I seen my son, he was burnt, and they didn't call us. They didn't call the fire department or anybody or dial 911 or anything. And so
They didn't call 911?
No.
Didn't call you?
No.
Was the fire department called?
No. And so
Had they made any arrangements to take him to the hospital?
No. They had enough time to put gasoline on him and then, wrap his stomach and back with saran wrap. And I feel like if you had enough time to do that, you had enough time to call his parents or try to get him to the hospital or call 911 or something. So my son was rushed to the hospital, took him to Bradley County Hospital, and he later on he had to get med flighted to Children's Hospital, Arkansas Children's Hospital. And so once he got med flighted, he had to get on the ventilator. And once he got on the ventilator, that it happened on a Tuesday. That Friday that Saturday they took him off the ventilator. And once they took him off the ventilator, he was able to talk, but not as good, but he was able to talk. Coming into that Sunday morning, his body went into shock, and they had to do CPR. He was gone for 8 minutes. They brought him back, and then after that, he had to do a little surgery where his kidneys had failed on him, and they put him on a dialysis machine and an ECMO machine, and he was on there for like a week or two. And once he got off of that, then he had a blockage in his left lungs, which they did a little procedure to move that. And once that happened, they was able to do that and get that out. Then they ran into another problem with his stomach, where he had to have surgery on his stomach, and they took 5 inches of his small intestines out, which surgery went good, but during that surgery, his heart rate had dropped, and they had to do CPR on him again. And so after that, he's healed, and then now, maybe a week ago, he had to get a trach put in because he was on the ventilator with the tube down his throat for so long. So now he got a trach put in, and it's hard, to see my son like that, not able to talk to him. My son have brain injuries to the brain.
He does?
Yes. I don't know.
It's okay.
I just feel like that it's hard because I don't know if my baby gonna be the same anymore. But y'all just continue praying for us.
It's okay.
Please continue praying, and I appreciate everybody that reached out and sharing the video, donating. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mark, for trying to get justice for us. We really do appreciate it.
All right, this is a messed up situation. What you think about this, Felicia?
Well, sure. My thoughts on it is, the story is out of this world. They have multiple stories. Another part of the story is that they were roasting marshmallows. So somebody was roasting marshmallows, and Jayceon was raking brush leaves. All those of us that know anything about a lighter, it takes an accelerant of some kind to make it explode. The way this young man's body looks, there's just no way. And then you add on the fact that his mother stated that he has brain injuries. So not only was he burned, but he was physically assaulted also. Something severely happened to that young man. And for the authorities to not want to do anything, it makes no sense to me.
My question to this whole thing is for this to be such a gruesome act, for this to be so kind of messed up, why are we just not hearing about this? Shouldn't have been some type of national outcry over this? I'm asking you,
Definitely.
Felicia.
Yes.
You would think so, but in today's world, you got to keep in mind this is a young Black man, and in a lot of places, they don't care about us. They're not going to make sure we get justice. In a lot of places, we have to stick up for each other and spread the news and give out some help because they're not going to do it.
Okay, let me ask the two people that are something about Arkansas. I'm gonna start with you, Leon. Is Warren a little small town out the way where they could just sweep stuff under the rug like this? Do you know anything about Warren?
Pretty much any town in Arkansas would be a town that they try to sweep stuff under the rug, especially when it's concerning Black and white. So that's just the way it is. It's been that way for years, and until recently, I mean, you'll start hearing a little more stuff about, things that happen. But normally it's kind of pushed under the rug because of the good old boy connection. They don't want bad stuff put out about them. They want to be more, held up in their own rights or own way as being right about anything that happens.
Okay. And I know I heard she say that they had time to wrap him up in like saran wrap. I'm not understanding why they wrap him up. I would have to listen to that again to kind of see what she said. But was it I just don't know. Why did they wrap him up but didn't call the authorities? And then they said the fire department reached out to her, not the people that did this thing, but the fire department. So, Andrea, your thoughts?
It's a real messed up situation. This morning, when I read this story, all I could do was think about my grandbabies, especially the oldest little girl, because how friendly she is, and how she likes to make friends with people, regardless of what their skin color is. For them to just do him like that, I hope they burn in hell for this. I really do, because of the simple fact that you could, even if you did this little boy didn't deserve this. This is your child's friend. How can you do this to your child's friend? And if he was there watching, how could you do this in front of him? And that tells me that you're not a decent human being, or that you still have that other mentality. Yeah, look, this is what we do to them.
Okay. Well, don't get no more clearer than that.
Right. And you need to learn what we do to them. These people, they were wrong. I truly hope they burn in hell for this. I hope that the city of Warren does something about this. I really do.
Okay. All right, Ms. Dianetta, let me get your perspective.
I don't think there is a hell that is going to be hot enough for them. First of all, let me put that. I'm just really surprised that we just finding out about this story, and it happened in August. Here it is in October, and we're in the middle of October, getting ready to go into November, and we just learning about it. Where's the local NAACP? Where's the Urban League? Somebody has got to do something. I know Andrea has some contacts and some connects down in that area, and she has gotten in contact with them, and hopefully somebody will take this ball and run with it, because it sounds like this is something that's being washed over. This sounds like what has happened to our ancestors back in the early days of segregation. They do what they want to do with Black people. This is an innocent child. He didn't ask for this. He didn't deserve it. And now he's fighting for his life, and it's not fair. It's not fair. And I can't talk about it too much because it really and truly bothers me. Like I said earlier, I used to work in a burn unit, so I know this what agonizing pain that he's not only going through, but the family. It's awful.
Okay. Atissa, I'm gonna ask you. And I know a lot of times when we talk about things like this, it's been a while since we actually talked about something this serious with this type of level of just evil to it. But can you see any circumstances that this little boy deserved it? Do you see any circumstances where what could have provoked them to do this? You know what I'm saying? Anything.
And again, I didn't read the story. I just kind of heard you all's version. And it doesn't make sense as far as a lighter exploding and all this type of stuff. Uh, now him being in grass or whatever the case may be, I, I don't know. But nobody deserves anything like that. No matter what color you are or what color the adult that was standing by was. Um, it seems like nobody came to his rescue, but again, I don't know the whole story. And I heard you say that he did call his parents, right?
Yeah.
He called his parents, and then I also heard you say he was down for 8 minutes. So the minute you made that comment that he was down for 8 minutes before they were able to bring him back, that's what caused the brain damage. I guess lack of oxygen to the brain, because initially, when a person is in shock and on fire, well, I'm assuming he wasn't on fire anymore, but um, you do have a lot of, it's like fight or flight. So you are able to, like, I mean, how was he able to make a phone call? I mean, it's just too many unanswered situations. But as far as the brain damage, I don't think that was the fire that caused it. I think it was once his heart stopped and they weren't able to bring him back right away, and the lack of oxygen to the brain is what caused the damage. But that's neither here nor there. They're wrapped up. They're not contacting people soon enough, and nobody's held liable. I can't, I don't have any, I don't know.
Okay. So Felicia, from listening to the thing, are they chalking this up as this is just a horrible accident? Is that what the people are warning, the officials are warning, are saying that this was just a horrible accident, plain and simple?
Unfortunately, the officials aren't saying anything. They're not doing anything. They're not cooperating. And to go back to what Atissa was saying about them contacting the parents, what happened was the little boy, so the father called first to try to check on the little boy, and he answered the phone crying. The phone got hung up. Dad called back again. The little boy answered the phone crying. Phone got hung up again. Father called the third time. Man of the house answered the phone and said that there was an accident. We were roasting marshmallows, and your son got hurt. And that's when the family ran down there to see what was going on. No,
Wow.
they wrapped him in, and that time that whatever happened to this little boy, they had enough time to put Vaseline over his body and wrap him in saran wrap, but did not call 911, did not call his parents. And when his parents tried calling him on his phone, someone was hanging that phone up.
Wow. All right, Marlena, give us your outlook on this, then we'll get Janine's.
For the most part, I agree with what Andrea said. This is very emotional for me. I don't see how the police department or any investigating department doesn't look at this accident and say something was wrong here. For the most part, at least you can say that this white family were very negligent. At the very least, that's what you can do, that they were negligent for not making proper responses to this child's injury, not calling any medical help, not calling the parents. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. I can't talk about this much myself. I can't imagine what this family is going through. But I hope and pray, that they will get some justice for Jayceon.
Okay. All right, Janine, give us your thoughts on this. It's a messed up situation, but, do your best.
Yeah, I didn't really read upon it too much. I read as much as I could, but I'm just going by a lot of things that you guys are saying. It's a really horrific thing that happened. And I just really have actually a lot of questions. I'm going to actually try to research this because I don't understand why they didn't call anybody either. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just have a lot of questions, because it's a child. So you wouldn't want any child. It doesn't matter what race, color, it's a child. Innocent.
Yes.
Innocent child. So I just have a lot of questions.
Okay.
I really don't understand it.
All right, bro. Leon, try to add something to this. It's messed up, but what you got?
This young man he's going to have, hopefully he pulls through this. But at the same time, in pulling through this, he's going to have a long way to go. Mm-hmm. Because, dealing with me personally, I'm dealing with an injury that I sustained a while back. And to just be laying in a hospital bed for 6 months, in my condition, I was paralyzed from the chest down. And not being able to do anything for myself and not knowing what was going to happen to me from day to day, and then to start off in the position in the way that I started off and how touch and go I was from the beginning. It's physically, it's draining. Mentally, it's exhausting. And when you put the two together, some people don't deal with or can't handle the stress that comes behind it, because it can break a person completely down to the core. And you have to have a lot of strong people around you and in your life in order to be able to move past it. And then, if he can remember anything that happened, or if he's able to remember anything that happened, sometimes, it gets to the point where you fighting mentally with, as an older person, you fight mentally with yourself and think to yourself, hey, is there something I could have done to prevent this? So as a child, they don't think how adults think. They don't think as far as, is there anything that I could have done to prevent this? They tend to think of, what did I do to deserve this? And then it
Yes.
messes with their psyche over the years, and they develop issues or trust issues, or they have other problems that result from that. And this young man is going to have to deal with a lot. He's going to have to be constantly reassured throughout his life that nothing that he did was the cause of this. It was the actions of some very sick people in this world. Because it's hard. It is really hard.
The problem I got with all of this is that, one, when you decide that it almost feels like it wasn't their first rodeo. For you to decide to put Vaseline on somebody and wrap them up, this almost seemed like your MO, your protocol, your thing to do. Who would do that? If I ever saw, I mean, once again, I'm trying to put myself in a mental space that, God willing, that I never have to be in. I don't think that I would just think this is a baby. My first thing is 911, period. Then I'm calling his parents. Then I'm trying to make sure that he is okay. Stay with me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, because that once you wrap somebody, are you mummified, or are you conceding that the fact that you thought maybe he was going to die or he was dead? What you wrapping? I just don't get that part of it right there. Then you telling me a story that y'all roasting marshmallows in the middle of fucking August? I mean, y'all ain't at no campfire, or this ain't, camp sing-along. It's just a lot of questions that
in the middle of the day.
Yes, in the middle of the day. That's what I'm saying.
Because your story was, he was raking leaves, raking pine leaves. You ain't raking pine leaves in the middle of the night.
Yep. So, and I know, like Dianetta said about Ben Crump, he fly around and he usually, anywhere that there's supposedly injustice, it don't get no more injustice than this right here. So I hope somebody do, go to him. And if y'all want to see, I don't know why you would want to see pictures of this, because it's gruesome, but just Google Mark Cannon, that's his name, and check out his site or whatnot. And because we do want to be give credit to the person who brought this to the lights, so
that's his Facebook page.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go to his Facebook page, type in Mark Cannon, and hopefully you'll get a chance to, if you want to do a little bit more digging and see what the intricacies and the details of this story is. We just wanted to touch on it.
Let's pray for that family. Let's pray.
Another way to find the story is hashtag Jayceon, justice for Jayceon.
Okay. Hashtag justice for Jayceon. I mean, it's one of them type of things, is can't spend too much time on it, because it's real emotional, because everybody here, whether you was biological or not, each one of us have been directly responsible for help raising a child, whether it be, you was the guardian, the grandmother, the uncle. We've all, and under no circumstance under our watch will we watch a kid get burned up over 80% of his body and not reach out to somebody. Because if you know you ain't did nothing wrong, I'm doing everything in my power to make sure I get this kid help.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? You don't call people when you fucked up. That's when you don't call people, when you have done something wrong and you trying to hide it. But if I know that this was a genuine accident, I'm trying to get this kid as much help as I could possibly get him in the quickest amount of time I can.
But Mario, that we got these people in this world that are like that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. They'll do something to somebody, they hurt somebody, killed somebody, and want to shove it up under the rug and act like nothing happened.
Well, hell, That might be what they were doing when they wrapped the poor boy.
Yeah, I mean, I just from a medical standpoint, do anybody know what putting them in Vaseline and wrapping them up does? I mean, is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually,
remember-
putting grease on him was doing nothing but adding more heat
Mm.
to the
Yeah,
burning.
old wives' tale is that you put Vaseline on to keep it moist, to keep it from sticking, but in actuality, it's just after
You
like
don't put
more
grease
like
on a burn.
yeah, you put
But
grease on
I
the burn,
have
it
been
makes it
burned.
worse.
Only thing you're
When we
doing
were
is frying
growing
him
up,
some more.
when we
I
were
have been
growing up,
burned
my
30% of my body. And so that was not something that was supposed to have been done. I know what that's like to get the skin graft, to get your skin peeled off, because I was burnt from boiling hot water. That's
Okay.
you don't do Vaseline.
but
What were
growing
you
up,
about
I
to
don't know.
say, Atilsa?
I don't know if it happened to y'all, but growing up, whenever you did get burnt by hot water or whatever the case may be, I recall my elders putting butter
Yeah,
Butter, yeah.
yeah.
on your
And
skin,
it,
which is the same as
Butter.
and I've learned later in the years, but that's not what you're supposed
yeah,
to do.
and it never
Right.
stops burning.
Right. It's just supposed to be cold water.
Right.
It never
Yeah.
stops burning.
That's what I learned.
They put butter on it, but it never stops
I was
burning.
right. I was making some ribs to my oven, and you know how you buy those big tin pans.
Mm-hmm.
So because of the juice in the pan, it bent, and all of that. I was taking it out the oven, and all that hot juice spilled on my foot, and my foot was really burnt. So I Googled it real quick, what to do, and they told me to, and it really helped. It told me to go under like some flowing water and just let the water just run on it, and it'll help it. Some cold water. And actually, that's what I did, because I was thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. This thing hurts too bad, because every time I took it from under the water, it hurt. When I put it back under the flowing water, it was okay. So I think I stayed under the flowing water just about the whole day and night. And guess what? When I woke up, because I was like, I think I'm gonna have to go, because this is really hurting me still. Because I even put myself in a foot massager and had the water, bubbling, like it was flowing water. And the next day, I didn't have no red mark, no nothing, nothing. My foot wasn't even hurting anymore. It was good. So that's what I'm gonna do if I get burned. I'm gonna go into some flowing cold water, and I'm gonna stay until it stops hurting.
You got
Because
to
I
be
didn't
the
get
only.
anything on my foot.
You
Nothing.
got to be the only nigga in history burnt his feet with rib juice.
Wow.
This she say real juice.
That's what you got out of that story, Mario. Is that what you got out
I
of
ain't
that
never
story?
heard nobody burnt their feet.
promise you, I didn't even hear her say the real juice.
Yeah, she said
I ain't never heard nobody burnt their feet with rib juice.
But usually I use like the pans from like Costco, but this time I caught myself, I'm just getting some pans real quick. So I bought some pans out of the grocery store instead of doing it the way that I usually do it. And those pans weren't good enough. So as I was taking it out, the thing bent and the juice just
Wow.
that
it
whole
wasn't
story.
funny
That's
at the
what Mario
time.
got out of that story.
Yes.
Getting burned
Crazy.
with rib juice.
That's because Mario was ready to drive the number 12. He got in that hot seat real quick.
Did. And you, hey,
Was that not a fact? She got burnt with rib juice.
and you know,
But
Janine,
still.
you know I write down shit.
Oh Lord.
I got something out of the story, but I wanted to wait until all the sadness and stuff was over.
Okay, well,
Well,
it's
Mario
gone
broke
now.
it.
Go ahead.
Mario broke it.
So Leon,
Uh-huh.
and I know you were down at chest, you were paralyzed from the chest down and everything. Were you married? I'm just trying to see if that mouth still worked. The chest down didn't. But that's the only thing that came to my mind. Like, I'm wondering if he was still trying to eat some coochie. I'm sorry. I mean,
Listen, let me tell you something. That has always worked and will always continue to work. Everything else works very well too.
That's
I'm
his
sorry.
story, and that's what he's sticking to.
And it is what it is. And Ms.
It is
Donnell, I think this is
I
where
was-
we need your saying that this story has gone where?
To the left. Now we had already
To the
said that,
left, to the
that we
left.
wasn't gonna go to the left tonight, but I guess that's out the
To
window
the
now.
left, to the left.
Yes, that is definitely out the window. And I'm
Now,
glad, you
how
know
did
what?
that story get to the left?
Mm.
If I had
That's
a
the story
clapping
that was
thing,
not supposed
I
to
would.
go to the left.
Hey,
But it
but
was a
see, if
good
I would have did
icebreaker.
that, they would have jumped down my damn throat.
Thank you, thank you,
You started it, Mario.
for lightening up the mood, because it was.
Yes, thank you for
We
started it, though.
appreciate that. Even though it was at the expense of Simba, but that was okay.
But Mario
Thank
started
you.
it, talking about some rib juice.
I mean, you could go to Guinness Book of World where I bet you can go around this country. I ain't never found another black person burnt their feet with rib juice.
Oh my God.
And
Oh,
now we
my
will
God.
resume into our normal podcast.
Oh Lord.
I got a question for y'all women, right? I saw something on Facebook that says that, and I just want to know, match each one of y'all, is this true or false, and tell me why you think it's true or false.
Oh Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna start with you, Miss Dionetta. Is it true that a woman always think a man is cheating because she think other women see in him what you do? True
Well,
or
he
false?
shouldn't be wearing them damn grass sweatpants showing his shit. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
Oh.
I won't say that we always think they're cheating, but we always have that in the back of our mind because we know how women are. And if I see it in him, whatever qualities I see in him, I'm sure other women see that same quality. And they may see how he treats me and they want to be treated the same. So the opportunity is always there. Now, I can only speak for me. When I am in a committed, serious relationship, I'm not the jealous type. And I'm not the type of person that goes looking for stuff. And I'm pretty secure. But there's always that possibility that there's one little heifer that's back there going, yeah, I'm gonna get that. So we are always on watch. Let me put it that way. We're always alert. But as far as questioning and thinking that he's cheating, no, I don't always think that, but I am always on the vigil of being a sentry. Let me put it that way.
Okay. And I have said this for a long time. I really believe this is a philosophy. And then let me start off by saying, because I don't want Marlene to jump it down my throat. Not all women, some women. Like when y'all see another woman who got a good man and whatnot, instead of saying, I want someone like him, or does he have a brother or something, they always say, I don't want somebody like him. I want that one.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. You know, I'm like, okay, you can't be happy for your girl. She got somebody good. Why do you feel like it's something about some women? They feel like they can't stand to see that woman happy. So I'm gonna try my best to take that man. So I never understood that. All right, Janine, true or false? Is that a true statement that the reason now let me start this off by saying that was one of them type of things to try to comfort the man, to tell him stop bugging on your girl. The reason she think you might be cheating is because she think other women see all that good, wonderful qualities that she sees, she think other women see. So it was meant to tell men, stop saying your girl crazy, stop saying this. She just being that way because she think other women see you the way she see you. Is that a true statement, or you don't think it?
But because I didn't really hear the full question of what you asked at first, but I kind of got a gist. But I don't actually think that's a true statement. I don't, if you're asking, do we think that our man is always cheating? Is that basically what you asked? Because I didn't really hear it.
No, they're asking the question, saying that the reason y'all be thinking most men are cheating is because y'all think that another woman sees in him what you see in him. So you think that maybe he might be attracted to another woman the same way he might be attracted to you because she see the same qualities you see in him.
No, I mean, if I saw that, for instance, like a friend, and I saw that she had a good man, I wouldn't say, "Oh, I want that man." I actually never heard of that. I would say probably I want someone like him. Like you said, I wouldn't say I want that one. I never heard anybody say that.
Yeah.
You may not have heard nobody say it, but you've seen people do it. You don't have to hear the saying, but you've seen, they say the proof is in the pudding. You've seen women do it. What about?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Marlena, what do you think? That's a true or false statement?
Well, for me, I don't think that he's cheating just because another woman sees in him what I see in him. I can just assume that they see a man with good qualities or whatnot, and yeah, they may want him, or they may want someone like him, whichever it may be. But that does not mean he's cheating.
Right.
It does not have to mean that he cheating, but we've all had that friend, or either potentially us, who's always seem like they falling behind that man or woman because they cheat. You know what I mean? I won't put this just on women. I've definitely seen men do it too. You know, want to say, "Hey, I'm just gonna roll up here." She said she was gonna be here, and you be like, "I'm not going with you to do that shit. You do that on your own." You know what I mean? And I'm sure some of y'all women, if you haven't participated or have heard of this, and some of y'all done it, you know, it's okay to admit it. What do you think, Andrea? True or false that statement? And have you stalked?
It's not a true statement. We don't just sit around here thinking about whether our man is cheating or anything like that. A man has to actually do something to put those thoughts in our mind. For one, you have to change your patterns and just start those unnecessary arguments. Things along that nature. It's nothing that we just sit up and think every day.
Right.
A man has to give us a reason to have those thoughts. We don't expect for you to go out looking for other women. Why? Because you have us. But a man will be a man, and he will do what he's gonna do.
You see, there we go. That you can't have, but now you can't have it both ways. Now you cannot have it both ways.
This is my opinion.
You just told me how no, we don't think he doing this and he done, but that motherfucker will.
We don't think that. We don't think that. But if we don't think that, but either way, a man is still gonna be a man. Either he's gonna be a good man and a faithful man, or he's gonna be that hoe in the streets.
That is not what a man gonna be a man mean. You know that.
Whose theory is this? Mine.
Oh my God! Stop that, Shug. You know. Do anybody else on this panel think she meant when she said a man's gonna be a man, she meant he could be a good man or he's gonna be a bad man? Usually when a woman says a man is gonna be a man, That usually mean, girl, I don't trust him no far. I can throw his ass.
No,
No, that don't mean that.
no.
That's
That
not
just
what
means
she
he's gonna do whatever
said.
he's gonna
What
do.
that means?
It meaning that he's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's either gonna be good, or he's gonna be a good, faithful man, or he's gonna be a cheater. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm meaning when I said a man is gonna be a man. That man has to make that choice of who he's gonna be.
That is a very open statement. Okay, hold that right there for 1 second, and I'll get everybody a chance to rebuttal.
Love
But
you.
let me go to a man who's
I knew he
been
was
with
gonna do that.
multiple.
I
No,
knew
but
Mufasa was gonna go to Simba. I knew it.
I'm just saying because ain't but one
You
person
said,
up
wait a
here.
minute, you said you was asking the women. Ain't that
No,
what you
but
said?
You
yeah,
know
I'm
Mario
thinking.
is good for switching the rules of the game. So go
I
on,
know.
to
But this
Leon.
is
Go
what
ahead,
he
Leon.
said.
What you
You
saying?
mean to tell me a man has moved the goalposts?
Move the
Women
what?
move the goalposts all the time.
No, we don't. You only
We
think
do
that.
not.
That's a fragment of your
Damn
imagination.
We do not. We don't even play
Imagine it,
ball
Mario.
like that.
Oh my God.
You got your
Okay.
head bumped against the wall a couple times. And sometimes your screws ain't right up there. I
Okay.
understand. So move
Leon.
on to the next question. Ain't no need to
No, we
ask
ain't
me.
moving on to no goddamn next question. I gotta get Leon's input on this, and Leon input on this right fucking now. Leon, usually
I bet you he won't say on this question.
when a woman say a man is being a man, is that usually a positive thing when they say that?
No, that ain't a positive thing. When a woman say a man is just being a man, it ain't usually a positive thing. It usually mean that he's a hoe and gonna be a hoe. Or he's a dog
Yes.
gonna be a dog.
Yes, it does.
That doesn't mean that.
don't
That's
mean
what
that.
that's what you men think. You men think we mean that by that.
This is an
But that's not what
example
we
of
mean.
a man being a man. Men are visual. So men will see women and they're gonna look, they're gonna admire you, even if it's not their woman. That don't mean they out there sleeping with everybody.
That's right.
They're gonna go hang with other men, men talk, locker room talk, and all of this. That's men being men. That don't mean you everybody.
But on the first part of that, when you said a man gonna look, a man being a man, he gonna look if you see a pretty woman. A lot of women think that that's being a dog. That's being, a lot of women.
You know what? That is an insecure woman.
Yes.
They might be insecure, but that's what they
If we
think.
see,
And
if
they
a
say
nice
man
looking
being a
man,
man.
we're gonna
Thank you.
look too.
Thank you,
Hold on,
Donetta.
Hold on, y'all. This is when they get mad and say we taking over. So we gonna give Bro Leon a chance to speak, okay, y'all?
But
hello? You gonna
that's,
say something now?
that's what a
Don't
lot of
speak all at
insecure,
once.
like Miss Donetta said, a lot of insecure women think like that, Hey, when they say a man gonna look, he gonna look, that's what they think, they thinking that a man gonna be a man. That's a negative thing on their part or they side. But
They all gonna look. That don't mean they're cheap.
Exactly.
But a lot of those insecure
I look at men when I got.
women think that
I look at men.
also.
I look at men when I got another man. I look at them.
I do.
That's you being a woman, right?
Me too.
That's me being a woman.
A woman is gonna be a woman.
God.
I look
at them gray sweatpants.
Yes, Lord. I'm gonna look.
Especially when they got them gray sweatpants on. I'm definitely gonna look.
Right.
I ain't gonna stare too long, but I'm gonna
look.
That's a woman being a woman.
That's a woman
when a woman got her look
that secure man in his masculinity. I ain't gonna mind that you stare at him because I know what I'm gonna do when I get to the house with you.
And when a woman got on her little leggings and all her little camel toes showing, and she walked by y'all and y'all go, damn, that's a man.
You know
it. Man.
That's right, Andrea.
So we have
I'm
somebody
not gonna
here.
say damn.
Look, we have somebody here who's already said that we won't call his name, Mario. But
no. But I ain't never said damn. damn.
Your body language said you said, damn.
Not out loud. Maybe you didn't say
Right,
it, but I know in your mind you said it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that other thing. When we get persecuted for stuff y'all think we thinking in our mind. We ain't even got to say it.
You know
I know
what I
know
do?
what the fuck you thinking.
You know what
I'm
I do?
thinking?
I might look at the man's eyes and
I
like
don't. You
see
know what?
him
I
looking at
wouldn't even say that to you because I wouldn't even have to question it.
Me either.
Right.
I wouldn't dare say it to you because I wouldn't have to question it. I know what men do.
And I would think something is wrong with you if you saw an attractive woman. We see attractive women, and we know when they are attractive. But if you don't look, I'm going, well,
That's just what I was thinking about to say.
Yeah.
because I've done that with my husband. We would be somewhere in the mall or wherever, and I was like, you see that girl? She's very attractive, or she got some really tight pants. And he'd be like, yeah, I saw, but I ain't know what it. I was like, boy, you know I don't trip on stuff like that. Because if there was a good looking man, I was like, boy, he is a tall drink of water. He said, there you go, there you go. But
And
I
you
mean,
know,
like we go to restaurants sometimes, and we may look at the menu, but we don't get everything on the menu.
You can.
Yeah.
But we look at it.
Know that it's a whole nother. I want to get all y'all together and introduce y'all to other women. Y'all do know it's other women out there. Y'all are once again, we tell y'all all the time.
Y'all are some different women from all these other insecure ass women out here.
I got a girlfriend right now in North Carolina. When the Williams sisters would come out and play, especially Serena, she would be like, he can't look at that. And I'm going, why? What? Look at that big. I said, girl, that girl is doing her job. We're looking at her. I'm looking at her too. Yeah, but you're a girl. So she would not allow her husband to look at Serena play tennis.
What was the purpose of him even going to?
He would have to go to another room. He and Frank would have to go to another room. And Frank was like, this is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
Are they still married?
No.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make with y'all. It's other women out there that feel way different than y'all feel.
Right.
You know, it's women out there you be walking with them and they'll tell you, you better not fucking look over there. You better not fucking look over there.
When I was in Oklahoma, people used to say, you too free with your husband. You just don't watch these women. They all over him. I said, but he going home with me. Regardless of what they do, they always touching him and, hey, Brother Frazier, how you doing? And want to hug him and stuff. I said, but he going home with me. That didn't bother me. Unless I thought she was getting a little bit too friendly, and I'd be like, okay, Frank, you need to put a lid on that one. You know, that one you need to put a lid on. And he'll say, I don't know what to say. I said, that's all right, I got you. And I walk up to her, I said, you know, I really don't mind you shaking my husband's hand or hugging him, but you holding him a little bit too long. Oh, you think so? I said, I know so. I said, because other people are noticing it. So yeah, just, you know.
We need to put that in the chat. What does the phrase a man gonna be a man?
Are you still stuck on that?
Lord have mercy. Did we not move on from that?
No, but I'm just trying to tell y'all definition of that is cute, but
wow,
it's not real.
Cute.
Well, it's real from our perspective.
Yeah, it don't have to be the way you.
Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's not real from the perspective of your experience with women, but for
your
me
experience as a man,
and I'm sure for some of the other women on the panel.
No, wait, hold on, time out. What'd you say, Atilsa?
Huh?
What'd you say? No, don't pull that Leon shit.
Wait.
Guilty by association. I mean, you just acting.
Oh wow.
You know, like guilty by association.
Like it's
no. She trying to slide that right on in there. From your experience with a woman. Oh man, I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah, that was.
Oh man. Let me tell you something. I tell people all the time.
You can't take nothing for granted these days.
No, I agree, and that's why I was just about to say. You know what? If I were that way, I would. I mean, in today's world, I would live in my truth. I ain't hiding for no fucking body. If that's the way I was, you know what I mean? Because Why? Everybody seems to be that way. Shit, you'll be in the majority nowadays. Shit. So why hide?
No, that's not the majority.
No, I mean, I know it just feels that way, though. You know what I mean? I know it's not, but it just seems like everywhere you turn, somebody coming out the closet everywhere, which ain't a bad thing. I mean, if let's move on from there because
Yeah.
You got something to tell us,
I'm gonna get in
Mario?
trouble with this one. So let's move on.
Like,
You got something to tell us, Mario? Tomorrow it ain't a bad thing. You got something to tell us?
No, I'm saying
We
that
still gonna love you.
Yeah, we still love you.
Love you.
We
oh my
But we'll just
goodness.
love you in a different kind of way.
wow.
you know, we respect your preferences.
You see how the world got it where now that you feel, you know what I'm saying? It's like as y'all be talking about the midgets, you can't even talk about the LGBTQ for backlash. So let's just move on.
You mean the little? You mean the little people?
Yes, I'm sorry, the little people. See, that's what I'm talking about. Little people.
You can't handle being the speed bump tonight, huh? Under the number 12.
Yes. All right. So who didn't get a chance? Felicia, did you get a chance to answer about the cheating and seeing things in the same thing that?
I just agree with everybody else. Let's move to the next question.
Okay. I mean,
Guess you heard that.
I'm fine with that. So I got a question for you, Miss Dinetta. If your man wanted you to, would you dye your pubic hairs?
Just pick on Miss Dinetta tonight.
Did you just make that up?
No, I just want to know.
What? Okay, what was your question?
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
know.
If your man was into it and he wanted you to, would you dye your pubic hairs?
I want to know.
No.
Oh, I can keep you.
I
So
would shave them, but I would not dye them. No.
Mm.
So you wouldn't dye your pubic
I
hair,
said
but you
no.
shave his asshole hairs.
Okay,
Just-
I'm just trying to find out what the relativity of that to what you just asked me.
I mean, the relatively is it seems like one would be more easily to pull off than the other. I would gladly shave my pube hair before I let her shave my ass hairs. I mean, I would dye my pube hair before I let her shave my ass hair.
Okay.
All right, well that's your thing. We'll move on. What about you, Janine?
No, I will not. I will not dye them. If you don't like seeing that little gray down there, then oh well, if there's any.
I heard that.
So you saying you got gray down there?
I'm saying if there's any hair, if there's any gray. I didn't say either way.
Well, I swear, boy, y'all supposed to be straddling that
No,
damn
you know
line.
she gonna be ambivalent with her. She ain't
You
gonna
gonna
say
dye
that.
you gonna dye your damn pubic hairs? Are you?
I mean,
Answer that question.
that's
match it with your top hair. Blonde.
y'all think when Cisco went blonde, did he die down there too?
No.
No, we asking you. I'm asking you.
I wouldn't have no issue. I wouldn't have no issue with it because at some point it'll all just grow back, wouldn't it?
Well, you claim you ain't got no hair down there because you're manscaped. So
I do. I do.
So what you gonna dye down there then?
No, I'm just saying if she asked me and it just so happened to catch me on a day where there is stubble, fuzz, or whatever, yeah, I mean, I would do it.
Stubble, not fuzz.
Get him, girl, get him. You got to come here more often.
What about you, Andrea?
Often.
You dying, Andrea?
She bald, so that's an irrelevant question for me.
Oh, okay. What about you, Atilsa?
don't got no hair.
No, so everybody on here Kojak. Okay.
No, everybody ain't no Kojak either. No.
What? We ain't hear that.
You want to say, Janine?
Nina always mumbling some stuff and don't nobody know what she's saying.
What you say?
That's
Speak
it.
up, child. Speak up.
Okay,
Y'all heard
Marlena.
that, huh?
Yeah. Marlena, what you dying? You not what you doing?
I don't have any hair.
Okay.
And probably if I did, I probably wouldn't dye it.
Not for him.
Hello.
I swear to God, it'd be amazing the positions y'all be taking on certain things and other things y'all be all in, boy.
That's what, you know what? That's what makes the world go round. Everybody can't be the same. Everybody can't be the same.
You are 100% correct.
Okay, so now
100%.
you done picked on the women that asked Mr. You know.
I was wondering if he was gonna ask him or was
if he don't, I'm gonna ask him.
No,
so you might go ahead and ask him.
I would definitely. I was definitely gonna ask him. Lee J, you dyeing the pubes?
What everybody else say? Ain't nothing down there to die.
Clean shave.
So Mario look like you in this by yourself, bro.
Okay, I mean, like Miss Donetta said, that would make the world go round. Variety, difference. You know.
Don't try to take my words. Pick your own.
I bet you there's some shit he done set up and thought about all damn day.
You would be absolutely wrong. I just got
shit. I'm surprised.
I just got stuff in the phone that I see from social media. You know.
Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. You've been dreaming about some colorful pussy. That's what it is.
Well, I ain't gonna argue that one. So,
are you trying to taste the rainbow?
Oh damn! You know what? And you got to watch how you say that too, because when you taste the rainbow, you might really be tasting the LB.
Okay. Rainbow. Nah,
I wasn't gonna even touch that one.
I know you would.
Nah, he doing the Prince. He down there with the purple rain.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Purple rain.
Would the hair color matter for most men? They trying to get to the other thing. They don't give a damn what your pubes look like.
Well, I guess it does for some because it matters to some whether or not you got hair down there or not. So
yes, and so you're asking the question.
Well, we already know what Mario's take in is on the hair or no hair. So
yes, I wanted to say you don't have to be bald, but it just can't be out of control. I just ask that you trim it. You know, you groom it. As Donetta like to say, I just ask that you groom it. That's it.
And that's the first time we've ever heard you say that because we were under the impression that you want to have a baby. So
I was just getting ready to say
you wanted to have a baby pussy to have it totally bald. So that's the first time I ever heard you say you just would like to have it trimmed.
Yes.
No, I'm
very
saying
first time.
I'm saying if nothing there, it is fine. It's for your pleasure. I could be all over the place. That's all for your pleasure. But if you don't, cause some women can't, you know, cause hair irritates, you know, some hair bumps and stuff. I get it where you can't go bald. I get that. But all I'm just saying, just don't have it where it's, you know, poking all out the side of your drawers.
Okay, so what if she got long hair down there?
You
but she
gonna
got
braid
two braids.
Will you braid?
It's long, but she got it braided. It's groomed and it's braided. She got two braids down there.
I ain't never seen no goddamn one with no braided goddamn pubic hair.
Yes, they do have some. Believe me, they do.
I said I ain't never seen it.
They put beads on the braid. You gonna play with the beads?
Oh,
I mean, I ain't never seen no shit like that. So for the first time, it didn't intrigue me. It didn't intrigue me.
Just be careful. Just be careful that a roach don't jump out of it.
Oh, child.
I don't know
That's
what that.
yeah. That's that. maybe that's something. Yeah, we should discuss. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause
Leon posted it.
No, I didn't.
Leon didn't post it, but
Well,
y'all
you
can't
posted
feel
it.
him no roaches in y'all pubic hair.
Oh, you
You
posted
can
that,
tell.
Mario.
When you wash it, you should be able to tell. That means ain't
But
no
that
water.
was a lot. That was
Ain't no
like
water
some
hit
balled
there.
up. That
You
was like
should
some hair that
watch
you
it. It
pull
should
out of
come
a brush, all balled up. I ain't never seen that before. It was like a Brillo pad or something. I can't. I was looking trying to see what is this? What is this?
And
It was
the hair was
unbelievable.
mighty long. I thought it was hair from off the head. I didn't
I
realize
don't know what that
that
was.
it was hair from down below.
I ain't
It
never
was
seen
awfully
that.
long. Awfully
It was.
long.
I don't
So
know. I
guys,
ain't never seen that. That was a Brillo
so
pad.
so listeners, if you're truly wondering
SOS.
what the hell we're talking about, it's either Mario or Leon, with one of the two, posted a picture, right, of
It
a
was
lady.
me.
Okay, well,
Yes, it
Mario,
was you. I
she was
remember.
going to get waxed. She was going to get waxed, right? And then the lady that was getting ready to wax her saw this damn roach. She had some long ass hair, and she saw a damn roach in the woman's hairs. And of course, she took a picture of it and posted it. And if you would like to see that picture, we will get that posted to you. Just come and join our group. Total.
Think or two about life is the group. Think or two about life.
What you say, Andrea?
It's
It's that wine. It's that
The
wine.
wine, yeah, the wine you got it.
Bartender, cut her off. Cut her off, bartender.
It's the
Okay.
She done
Go on and ring the last call bell.
wine.
But that's what we be trying to tell y'all. Sometimes when y'all speak from the woman standpoint, that we be seeing all type of women come with all type of stuff, and some women hair is totally ungroomed down there, and it looks crazy as hell. Y'all say y'all ain't never seen that like that, but as a man, we've seen shit like that.
But why would we be looking? We don't see other people's vaginas.
No.
No, we wouldn't see it.
No. I agree with that. Well.
I mean, unless you go that way,
So,
but
Mario, since you've made that statement, have you ever seen a roach in some hairs? In a woman's pubic hairs? I don't know.
No.
It would scare the crap out of him. He couldn't get his clothes on fast enough.
Could you imagine as a man that you going down on a woman and a roach crawl on your nose?
Yeah.
You would be scarred for life. You would never eat.
Knowing you'll be like,
let me tell you something. You'll be scarred for life. You would never eat pussy again. You would never do it again.
Diane.
Leon, same question to you. Have you ever seen a roach in the maze?
Well, I hadn't.
Oh, he answered that when he didn't go on that. Okay.
I thought he was getting ready to, huh?
Now, the question that should be asked is, anytime you went down there on the woman, did you taste something a little crunchy?
Oh.
Yeah.
First of all, if anything, you go down there and run your tongue, nose, or whatever you're doing, kissing it, anything crunchy, that's on you if you stay. That is totally on you. You can't even be mad at her. That's
Oh
on
my
you.
God.
You talking like she done dropped a Frito in her coochie or something.
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever sucked a crunchy dick?
That's all.
Right now, I don't. Right
Felicia?
now, I don't know what we're on, but I don't think we're on the bus. We're on something else right now.
I want to know, have Felicia ever sucked a crunchy dick?
That would mean a dirty dick. No.
Okay, so
I mean, they hairs might be a little, gets caught in your throat.
Get a little hairball.
Whoa.
Them little natty balls. Them you talking about a tussle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not my throat. I'm just saying somebody's.
Of course, yeah. We would never assume your throw. You were just talking in specifics and generalities.
Yes.
Yes, you know.
Ooh, we need to get back on course. Lord.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think he was ever on course.
Yeah.
Remember at the beginning of the show, I said, I don't expect for nobody to keep their motherfucking lane tonight, and nobody has.
Yeah, I think you were the only person who really truly believed that.
Right.
So, but with that being said, have y'all ever went and had Brazilian waxes before? I've never done it. And one of y'all have ever done it?
I haven't, but I want one.
Me too. I want to.
I ain't wasting no time with that. I ain't never had that much hair.
No. Is the Brazilian wax the one where they put the tape on it and pull your stuff off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Shit. I don't know if I. That's, that shit sound like it hurts.
It does. It does.
For me,
It's just like going to get
For me, I'm not going to the shop for a stranger. I'm not going to the shop for a stranger to do it for me because I like pain in certain ways. So I'd rather be in a relationship with somebody and he doing it for me.
Oh boy, what if you don't do it right? Skin off.
Yeah, I want a professional.
That's why he got to know what he's doing.
I don't want no.
He has to know what he's doing.
So you think you just gonna meet some random ass dude who just automatically know how to Brazilian wax you?
No, I didn't say a random ass dude.
There's some guys who are really into it.
I said the person I'm in a relationship with. I ain't say no random ass dude because a random ass dude ain't about to do that.
Oh, you gonna teach him how to do what if you don't know how to do it? Y'all gonna learn together? Y'all gonna go on YouTube?
Fuck a YouTube. No, he going to class for it.
But you know they do have the kits with the wax and you can do all that stuff, you know.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying that seemed like that for your mate. That's some trust right there. I think I would want a professional to do that. Somebody who know what they doing.
If it's something that you're used to getting, you know, you go regularly, it doesn't hurt as much. But if you just going for the first time, it hurt like hell. I don't know though.
It does.
Oh, yeah, we know you don't know. You speaking in generalities too. We got you.
But because of how my body will, because of how I know my body will react to it, I can't have a stranger doing that. It's got to be somebody that I'm in a relationship with.
Man, it'd be some goddamn band-aids hurt when you pull them off. I can't imagine doing that. Damn.
Me either, Mario.
Well,
what about you, Lee Jack?
Will make me have a couple orgasms. What the hell you think the wax pulling off me gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Would you like to back that up? Say that one more time. What did what?
I said when I got my tattoo, it made me have a whole bunch of orgasms. So if getting a tattoo makes me have orgasms, what you think pulling wax off hot wax gonna do to me?
Okay. Wow.
Okay, freak mama.
Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that. So
this is why I said for me. This is why I said for me, I can't have a stranger do that. It has to be somebody that I'm in a relationship with because I know how my body is going to react to it. I don't want a stranger to see that. I prefer the person I'm in a relationship with to see that.
Well, it's okay if you're out in the shop and you're like,
So when you get your tattoo, can I ask a follow-up question, please?
You always got follow-up questions, boy.
I just want to know when she was getting her tattoo and she started having an orgasm. You started, you just sat there all quiet while he was trying to get your tattoo. So the tattoo you got is crooked or something, right?
I wasn't quiet. I was straddling the chair. I was moaning. I was moving. I was having a good old time.
Oh, so he spelled so you got felonious on your because he spelled your name wrong with all that moving, right?
No, he did it just right.
Is that the one you got on your backpack there?
Yeah.
Pinky?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So she said he did it just right, both ways. He did the right tattoo, and she had the right thing to get her orgasm. So there you go.
I had quite a few of them. That's why
Okay, so she
I'm
got her money.
afraid to
She
get
got her
tattooed.
money's worth. Then she got her money's worth.
I did, because I got half off because I wasn't the only person in there. It was a whole bunch of men. I gave them one hell of a show.
Oh, so I was gonna say, so you should have made a couple of dollars up in there.
Afterwards, trust me, I did.
Oh, okay.
Damn, what you do?
There you go.
Now, Atissa had a question. Ask it again, Atissa.
I said, damn, what you do?
He always hears something.
I used to be a dancer, and they had a pole, and I gave them a show on a pole.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't touching that.
Yeah, we see you got quiet.
That's right. Let's just move on.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's just move on.
And about that time, boy.
Oh wow.
Woo. Okay, so y'all know we this is what we do. Go ahead and subscribe, all that stuff. Go to the website. It's totalview22.com, totalview22@gmail. You want to send so am I to assume you retired? Because we can put out the website for you, Felicia. You retired, or you still taking it?
Just because I can do left cheek, right cheek, and drop it off this thing, don't mean I'm gonna do it again for nobody. You got to pay me. Yes, I'm retired, but I can still do it.
But you will do special parties,
like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I can drop it like it's hot.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into one other thing before we get up out of here.
I don't think I've ever seen Mario to the point where he didn't know what he was gonna say next. Wow.
No, because if I push the envelope, y'all already been saying move on, so I'm just moving on. I ain't touching it. I'm just gonna move on.
I'm just saying that just made you a little speechless. I'm just quite I was surprised.
I am too.
I wasn't speechless. I just decided to.
He'll catch you later.
Yes, I was. I just decided to move on from it. So we saw a video. I don't know who. I think Donetta, you put it up. The girl with the Mercedes and stuff. You put that up, Donetta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We saw a video Donetta put up, and the guy was trying to buy this girl. I think it was a 2019 Mercedes for about what, 35 grand or something like that.
Yeah.
35,000. Yep. Paying cash money.
Yeah, and he was gonna pay cash money for it, but she was like, she didn't want it because she was like, what is this junk? I want a 2022, and she just did not want it. He was going to pay 35,000, and he said, "What you want me to just give you the cash?" She was like, "Yeah, give me the cash."
Shit right here. We're gonna go ahead and get you this one.
I don't like it.
Huh?
I don't like it.
What you mean you don't like it? What's wrong?
I don't like it. It's too old.
What you mean it's too old? It's 2019.
It's 2019. I want a 2022.
Nah. This is a nice car. Look at this. This is a nice car right here. Got leather seats and everything.
Leather seats?
Yeah. She tripping, ain't she, bro? Hey, man, y'all see what's wrong with these LA girls, bro? Like, no. Y'all see what's wrong with LA girls, bro? Like, no. This is a 2019. It got 34,000 miles on it.
I know people that could buy me better cars, like an athlete or something.
What athlete?
Like JoJo Natson or something, like anybody.
Chill out, man. She on that bullshit. You see what's wrong with these LA girls? This is a 2019 brand new car. Got the black wheels on this mug. Like, this is what you get.
It's not even all that.
This
like,
is what you
it's
get.
not even all that.
What do you want then?
It's not all that.
What do you want
It's
then?
a 2019.
What do you want then?
What?
What do you want?
I want a 2022.
Hey, it's about $35,000. It's $35,000. I'm gonna cash out on it. It's $35,000. Do you got $35,000? No.
Well,
I'm gonna cash out on it. $35,000. Like, this is a nice bit, bro. What you think, bro?
It's up to you guys.
It's a nice
I'm
business,
not
right?
in love with any of the cars. I'm here to sell all of them.
But I'm just saying though, like this is my girl right here. I'm buying her a car. This is cool right here for her. This is basically being. This is luxury. This luxury.
No.
What's up? You gonna get it or not?
I don't want it. You can give me the money and I can get something better. But
Give you
I
the
don't
money.
want
I'm not
it.
gonna. Hey, she want me to give her the. I'm not giving you the money. I'm not giving you the money. I'm not gonna give you $35 cash. I'm about to buy this car right here. I'm about to buy this car, and you gonna drive off in this. If you gonna drive off in this car right here, you're not gonna drive at all. You can go get one of them NFL players to go buy you a car.
Okay.
Go do it then. I'm straight.
All right.
I'm cool. Like, bro, you see this, bro?
So you sound crazy.
You see this? They ungrateful. Isn't that ungrateful?
Old ass car.
Nothing to say.
Isn't that
Between you
ungrateful?
two.
That's ungrateful, bro.
That sounds
I can't believe this shit. No, you ungrateful, man. You shit ungrateful as hell. This whole clean ass Benz, bro. In the Mercedes Benz parking lot, bro. Like, she ungrateful as hell, bro.
So I guess the question is that ungrateful, or is we to the point where people just so spoiled that she got to have a 2022? If that was you, Janine, would you have taken the car?
I would have took the car. Thank you very much. And I have taken the car that people have got me a lesser year. I've taken it because I was grateful that, you got me a car. Thank you. No, I wouldn't have said. And actually, I've seen a couple of things on social media where these girls are saying no when somebody buys them a car. That's crazy. That's very ungrateful. I wanted to write on that post, I'll take it. That's what I wanted to write, but I didn't write anything.
I mean, she said it like it was a 1985. It's just
it's
2019.
Nice. And folded up her arms like she meant what she said.
If it was a 12, I would have took it. If it was a nice car, I would have took it. Yes, thank you for buying me a car. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you.
No,
she said she's gonna get her what kind of a football player or a basketball between like it. So if
she was serious.
If she didn't have that already, how was she gonna get it?
But wait, she didn't take it like it was a 1975 vehicle. She took it like she was driving a 2023 Mercedes, and she wanted something brand new, like she was actually driving when she was walking.
That is just actually crazy.
Let me explain something here. The number 12 bus passes, they are $49.95. Okay. And you can make easy payments of that $49.95 monthly. Okay.
You said all that to say what?
That if she have a ride, that she's hell, you accept the damn car. You was an ungrateful helper.
Thank you.
And the thing about it, she was serious.
She wanted to have something to brag to her girlfriend.
She bought on that number 12. She bought on that number 12 because she walked away with nothing.
That's right.
But to her it was fine because she was serious. Said, "Well, you can go on there." She walked off like,
yeah,
she did like it
that is a true definition.
But that's what she wanted him to call. But y'all don't see the B side of the story. She wanted him to call her back, say, "Okay, baby, come on back. I'm gonna get you that 2022."
And if he did, he was a damn fool.
He just let her keep on walking.
What you say?
As he should
that
have.
was an example of
I
what?
would have done the same thing. You don't want it? Okay, thank you. I keep my money in my pocket.
That's a prime.
You can give me the cash.
The prime definition of a gold digger.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well,
She
y'all know
wanted the
right
cash.
after that video, there was a video of a man and a woman in the mall, and this woman was trying to get the man to buy her some $35,000 pair of shoes. And he pulled out this box and said, "Oh, nope, I got the Gup 3000. I don't need you."
Wow.
That's what I told y'all the other day. It was that's the video I was talking about, and he was like, I was like, wait a minute. Did he say? I rewinded back. Did he say the Gup 3000?
Yes, he did. Walking through the mall. He was walking through the mall with it and following her, and she was mad as hell. And he was like, "Look, I don't need you. Look at this bitch twirl. This bitch twist. It spins. It got all these different speeds. Bitch, you can't do that. I'm not spending that kind of money on you."
Yep. And he was even showing it to other people. They were like, what's that? He was like, go through that. You should get your husband one.
Oh Lord.
Like $69. He said, I'm gonna save a whole lot of money now because this is only $69 compared to that 30,000 this bitch was trying to get me to spend.
Okay.
Man, fuck that. I got the Gup 3000. He was showing it, and he had it on. It was twisted.
That's what I was about to say. He had it on.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So Leon, let me get your take on the girl with the car. How would you feel? What if that was you, Leon?
Oh Lord, here we go, y'all.
That was me. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, she'd been doing exactly what she was doing, walking. Because two reasons. First of all, I ain't finna pay $35,000 for you no damn car in the first place. I already know what the fuck you're about.
I thought you were gonna lead with that, but go ahead.
Yeah. I ain't buying your ass shit.
Oh my goodness! Come on
That's
now.
my ex-wife. She'll tell you, but that's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go into that one. But yeah.
Even if she got the Go 3000.
I ain't buying that. Look here. You got to be doing something pretty special for me to be buying you a vehicle. Obviously, she ain't doing it. That's why she ain't here, and we gonna leave it at that.
Dang. Really?
Y'all know that he got something bigger in the back of his mind that he ain't saying.
We gonna leave it at that. That's all we ain't gonna say nothing else about. That's neither here nor there.
We want to hear it.
We want to hear what?
The rest of it.
My bank account looks quite nice right now. I ain't got to spend no money on nobody but me.
You right.
You
Diesel.
know. His ass about to, okay, you know what?
You are not
I'm about to put that baby out.
You know,
I'm about to put his ass to work too.
You ain't doing nothing but Diesel.
I'm about to put his ass to work, or
you ain't putting that baby out. Leave that baby alone.
Either he gonna get to work, or he gonna stay with his grandma. One of the two. It don't matter to me.
No, you put his ass out, and he gonna do just what Coco did when I put her ass out earlier. She took off for a little jog and brought her ass back 15 minutes later at the door, barking, talking about let me in.
Yeah, that's what he gonna do, but he gonna do it at his grandma's house, not in my house.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You always talking that,
like me, opening the door,
always talking all that special stuff about Diesel, and you need to stop.
Hey, I'm just telling you how it is.
It ain't like that. You trying to act like you.
Okay. These last and got expensive these past couple of weeks, so I can't. I'm thinking of other things to do right now.
Yeah. Find him another bed.
If
dog stuff has gotten expensive.
Yeah.
These ain't going nowhere. We ain't even worried about that. Go ahead, Mario. What was you saying?
No, I was gonna say if this girl done found a man who willing to drop $35,000 on her, first of all,
motherfucker.
Yes, I want to say I'm missing something here. If he willing to drop $35,000,
she can find one that'll do it. She can find another. So that's why she walked.
That ain't gonna do that.
No,
she don't know
the minute she start talking about what the ballers and the other men gonna do, I'm done. Why is you bringing up other guys?
Yep.
Sitting here at the car dealership, must be in love, and you bringing up other, then I wouldn't. It ain't even about ungrateful. It's unworthy.
You know what? That's a damn good point right
there.
Because you throwing that up in my face. I'm trying to get you $35,000. Like he said, it wasn't financing. He was gonna do this in cash. The car yours right then and there.
The man had
all
the
you gotta
keys
do
in
is
his
register.
hand, ready to give them to her. She was stupid.
And you throw up other people in her. I mean, not just other people by name. Throw up other. Yeah, you right. That's unworthy. You right about that.
Yeah, she ain't hitting on Jack.
Because clearly that wasn't her man in her eyes. That was somebody she was using. If that was her man, she would have accepted it gladly, with appreciation, and with no problems, and wouldn't have had shit else to say about it.
She probably done told all her friends, I'm about to go down to the dealership, get this new 22 Merc. Oh my God. And then she got the shock of her life. She was really disappointed. I'm talking about really, truly disappointed.
What's this?
I would have said, maybe use that money for a ring. Give me a Prius. I'll take. Let's go travel somewhere. Don't waste all that money.
But she didn't want to because she walked out, because most women would at least thought about it. She didn't even think, well, go on then. Okay. She said, okay. And walked the fuck off.
And she acted like she looked like $1 million with that little cheap black dress on.
She young. So when you have young minds, I mean, they gonna think a little different than sophisticated women. And that's the problem. These older men trying to get these younger women, then you're gonna have them broke pockets.
I mean,
child support.
Yeah.
We all tied up in this bitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, but you make a really good point right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Because when you dealing with young people, that's the shit that come with it. That's the shit that come with it. Where you be like, really? This man got 35 willing to give you the car drive off the lot right here, right now. No, it got to be a 2022, and then throw other people in the fake car. Even if it wasn't, let's say he was just buying her a sandwich. You don't throw no other motherfuckers in nobody's face. I don't give a fuck what it is. You do not do that. You can think it, tell your friends later on, but don't do it right then and there.
Exactly.
Because you know, people out here crazy these days. They shooting and killing people for less.
Yeah.
Because some men, you do that too. I'm telling you, you will not get a second chance to do that too.
Right.
And I ain't saying that he ain't got no right to touch or none of that stuff. I'm just talking about how crazy people is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it ain't even that deep. Just leave her alone. Find somebody worthy.
Yeah, I agree. But sometimes, you know, we all want what we want. In his eyes, he probably see her as the, you know, at the bee's knees, as people say. He probably see her as the end all be all.
They said she got the good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably see her as, boy, that's my dime right there.
But now he see how good it really is. It comes with a price.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes with a price. But in his mind, he
probably what he was doing all along, putting out money on her. So that's what she expected.
But apparently they put out that kind of money for her.
But shit, 35,000 is enough, Miss Donna.
I totally agree. Because if somebody had offered me a 35,000, please,
girl. That's what I said. I would say thank you. I love you.
Down payment on house.
Listen, I've been trying to get something.
You ain't even got to pay $35,000 because I want an outfit to go with my to match my car. So let's not pay $35. We can $35,000. We can pay a little less. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
I've gotten cars for less.
You know, we can get some a little less than that. Because I need a little shopping money.
Right.
Just buy me the car, baby. Just buy me the car. We ain't got to spend that much. Just, I take the car. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, most women would have been so happy.
Yeah.
Now,
can girl, my man bought me a car.
I could have went shopping. I could have went on a trip. I mean, we could have went on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I could did those three things with $35,000: a trip, a car, and some clothes.
Or down payment on the house.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now, what if it would have been one of them type of thing that we be seeing at Christmas time where they had a little bow on the car? He just did it as, you know, surprise. My baby gonna love this. Then run it by her. He just decided I'm gonna go buy it, give it to my baby, pull up with the bow, and then she pull this. As he roll up to her house.
She'd have snatched that bow off of that car and told him, you need to take that back.
That's why I feel like that was a skit. Like, who's gonna turn down a car?
And especially, I don't actually believe it was a skit because I seen
girls do that though.
I seen it on there.
Wow. Then
Yeah, I think it was a skit too.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been, but you can best believe it has happened
This
before.
didn't happen. Yeah,
But
this
it's
done happened.
but it happens in real life. It does.
Yeah, it does. I'm here to
and
tell
that's
you
when
it
you
does.
get those young girls.
It is. You're right.
Older women ain't gonna be complaining about no Mercedes.
Thank you.
No, I agree with you. I agree
That's
with
right, Di.
I don't care what kind of Mercedes it is.
Because I'd have been like Andrea, let the shoes have been reversed, and that had been me. She talking about it's your car, back boy. Oh, I would have. Ooh, that car. They would have had to clean them seats out by the time they gave me that car. Because I would have told her up in the car, thank you, babe. I would have complained. I would have been there. What time you get off of work? I'm gonna be there 30 minutes before you get off. I'm gonna be there. I got you. You ain't got to go nowhere for the next month.
That's some daily go.
Oh Lord.
Mario, you would have slapped her up at the dealership.
Hell yeah, for $35,000. She talking about I would have got a high. She just would have showed me the money. You say cash? Let me see it. Oh shit. I would have. Oh boy, I would have been like Felicia at the tattoo parlor. I would have had all guy looking at that 35 grand.
Oh my.
Yeah. Because it's
I
rare
see
that
that's
you find
something you ain't
somebody
gonna
just want to
forget.
give you, man.
You don't forget nothing. You know that already. You gotta watch what you say around this man.
Hey, look. I
Yeah.
mean, we all have put our hands on money before, but when you think about big lump sums of money, most of it is a check or in your bank account. You know, something. Most people haven't actually touched 50, 100, 200 grand in cash. Most people have never done that. What's the most money you ever touched, Miss Donnell? I'm talking about physical, literal cash.
$75,000.
All right, well, I stand corrected. Goddamn. Okay. It was in bundles or just, you know what I'm saying, dope money.
It was, no, it was.
Oh, okay.
What say you, nigga?
You know how dope money be all folded up, hundreds and shit everywhere, all crinkled up and shit. You know about it.
After it's been washed, it's in bundles then, though.
No, okay. That's if it's been officially washed. What about you? What about you, Andrea? What's more money you on touch with? I mean, real money that your hands have been on.
That $1,000 I just would have got out of my account to take it over here to put it into the other account.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like you said, we did transactions, but you know, touching cold hard cash. Most people ain't never did no shit like that.
I mean, I had to draw it out of one account because I couldn't link the accounts together to just automatically transfer. And I just needed to go get it out. You know what I'm saying? My bank accounts ain't set up that way.
Oh.
Okay, Kevin Hart, gotcha. What about you, Janine? Most money you ever physically touched?
Oh, Lord.
My money, or because I worked at a bank and I worked at stores, my money or just money?
No, Janine, we ain't talking about at the bank or the store. I'm talking about just money that you put your hands on. Not. I mean, not bank money. Of course, you done touch some money if you worked at a bank.
Well, you said the most I've touched, so that's what I'm asking you.
Okay, what's the most you touched? 12, 15 inches. What's the most you touched?
I don't know. Probably not that much because I do everything through the bank.
So you didn't hear him throw that in at 12 to 15.
We heard it. We heard it.
What did he say?
She didn't hear that. At 12,
What'd you say,
he said,
smart
so
ass?
how much? 12 to 15 inches.
I just asked you how much you've touched.
Yeah, with the 12
That's
to 15
not what he
inches.
said, Janine.
He said with the 12 to 15
Smart
inches.
ass.
Oh, okay. What about you, Marlene? What's the most money you've touched?
About 8,000.
That's a decent amount.
Yeah.
What about you, Leon?
Oh,
I can't wait to hear this
grip.
damn
That's
number.
big money grip right there.
I can't hear Money Mike tell it.
What? I don't deal with big money. See, when you deal with big money like that, people come looking for you, like the IRS. So you got to deal in small quantities at a time.
Well, people do come looking for you, okay?
10 to 15 at a time. That's as much as I'm dealing with at one time, okay?
Okay, all right. So about 15 grand is what you done had your hand physically on at one time.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Miss Atissa?
I would say a few grand, maybe 4, 5. Ain't gonna say what. Just had it.
Okay, all right. Ooh, madam, how much money you had your hands on?
What's the matter?
Now
She
she
know
don't
who
know her
she
name.
is.
She
She know who she is.
She sure do, because she over there grinning.
Okay. As an adult, my own cash, 30,000. I ain't telling you how nor why. As a
Somebody asked
kid,
you how know why. This is, you know.
as a kid, my daddy was a famous bank robber, and then he used to come with the big old garbage bags, and it was enough money this one time for my mother to buy a house, a car, and fill the house with furniture and bought us all some clothes. So I don't know how much that was.
Dang.
You was just throwing it up in the air out the trash bag, huh?
Well, he dumped it and I dove in it. It was like a big ass mountain, and I dove in it and I was playing in it.
You related to Roxanne?
Roxanne, no. Some people thought I was, but no.
Oh my
Well, who's
goodness.
your daddy? Since you said he was a famous.
Say that again.
I said, well, who's your daddy? Since you said he was a famous.
Clyde.
He was one of those bank robbers that would wear those what kind of mask was that? It was the presidents, they had the presidents on their face.
Oh.
From Ocean 11?
No.
So they made that movie what is that? Keanu Reeves was in. They made that about your daddy.
Wasn't it Ocean 11?
No, it was something else. I forgot the name of that damn movie.
I know what you're talking about, but no. But no,
yeah.
what my father and his group did,
well, the little surfer dudes were robbing
president's
banks with
mask on their
president
face.
masks on.
They had president's mask on their face.
Oh, what year was this?
Let me see.
Wait, before you do all this, have your daddy served, all this have been put in the past, served the time and all that? This ain't open investigations, is it?
No, it's not gonna open no investigation.
No, not open. Are these open investigations?
You know what? I don't know.
Well, we just gonna move on from this.
Yes, I wanted to say, so let's not talk about that right now. You don't want nobody picking your dad up, and you're an accomplice since you Scrooge McDuck money being diving in money. So
Hey.
but
Told that freely.
Right.
Oh man.
How about you, Mario?
This guy,
I say that freely because that's the only thing that I was actually ever proud of my daddy for. I know that sounds crazy.
Is he still living?
Yeah.
Is he in jail?
Not now.
Okay.
So he did serve time for it.
Not for that. He served time for something else.
Oh Lord, then you need to stop talking about it.
For that? Oh my God, Felicia.
How is the weather out in Virginia, Miss Dinetta?
Moving right along.
Yeah,
How's
moving
the
right
weather out in
along, moving right
Virginia?
along.
Girl, we got a
Jeez.
storm going. We got a storm brewing around here.
Oh, I believe it.
No, this guy, his name was Frank Duffy, old black guy. I mean, traditional. He looked like Al Green, to be honest with you.
Oh Lord.
He
Okay.
he worked for the Atlanta sanitation department, and I guess over the years he had saved all his money. He had no wife, no kids. So at one day when I was about 17 or 18, he asked me, he was like, "Hey, look, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to have some surgery. I need you to hold this for me if anything happened." Because I would always talk to Frank. You know what I'm saying? Frank is the very first person I ever who let me smoke a cigar. That was my first cigar. Frank gave it to me. Fuck me up, Frank. Thank you, Frank. So he said, "I'm going to have some surgery. I need you to hold this bag for me." He said, "Whatever you do," which people out there, if somebody tell you whatever you do, don't look in this bag, please know they gonna look in the bag. That's the first thing gonna do. And he said, "Don't look in the bag, just hold it for me, just in case I don't make it, you can have it," right? So he went to have his surgery, and I said, it was killing me that whole weekend. I'm looking in this fucking bag. So I looked in the bag, and I'm telling you, man, all he had was rubber bands full of just 100, nothing less than 100. So I peeled them all back, and I counted each and every one of them damn things. Do you know this man had $85,000 in a big ass duffel bag, like looked like he robbed the bank. You know, fortunately, Frank fucking lived. So.
He not fucking live.
So
you right.
you know, so I gave him the money back, and then he ain't say nothing. And do you know Frank cheap ass didn't break me off not one of them fucking hundreds or nothing. Didn't give me nothing. He give me.
You weren't supposed to know what was in the bag. You wasn't supposed to know what was in the bag.
See what
But
you
at least
supposed
give
to
me.
doing.
I would have took my own stack.
At least give me a holding fee. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
supposed to been doing when Frank came back for the bag? We supposed to be saying, "So, Frank, what's in the bag?"
Right.
No, but
You
Frank,
didn't ask no questions.
No, he was good to me. You know what I'm saying? He would always, my very first when I first started playing football in high school, Frank bought my cleats, bought me stuff. So he was good to me. I can't say I never understood what his motivation was, because at first I used to think Frank was a little, well, he keep calling me over. You know what I'm saying? I thought someone right with Frank. And when I say not right, I thought Frank was a pedophile. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he wasn't right. Because you know why he want to hang out with me? And everybody used to be like, "Well, Frank always calling you over there, Mario," And they put that shit in my head. Why is Frank always calling me over here? But he just one of them old dudes who wanted to talk. He never tried nothing. He just wanted to talk. But that's another story. That's another story. So, all right, we're gonna leave it on that, y'all. Anybody want to close this thing out? Atissa, you got anything you want to say? It's been a while since you came through. Anything you want to get off your chest? Give us an update on what you've been up to.
I am almost done with school. That's it, just school and work, but I'm almost done. I'm in my last class.
Congratulations.
Okay. Yes, I want to say congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. So anybody got anything else they want to get off their chest before we get up out of here, y'all?
I just want to say, sir, wherever you are, if you're watching, you can offer me the car. I'll take it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And I got a feeling she really means that shit.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, because she don't usually have a last word, but she shows.
You know what?
You know what, Miss Dinetta? You are absolutely correct.
That's right.
She didn't hesitate or nothing. She didn't say, "What you say?" I didn't quite hear that. I didn't hear all of it.
She got it. All right, so let's get up out of here. Marlena, you want to talk to him real quick?
Thank you, viewers, for coming in and joining us this evening. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Don't forget next week to bring a friend. We love you. Peace. Meow.
All right. All right. Lee Jack, my main man, talk to the folks.
Hey, it's been an awesome blast as usual. Enjoyed kicking it and the new people on the panel and everything, and the old people. And keep in mind to keep the young man in our prayers. You know,
Yeah.
hoping that he
Yes.
has a speedy and
Definitely.
much needed recovery. Hey, until then, hey, let's make it do what it do.
All right, make it do what it do. Well, Fifi, I would say we tried to stay in our lane, but we really didn't. So talk to him.
Well, I wasn't expecting anybody to stay in their lane tonight because our first topic was it didn't belong for anybody to stay in their lane. So I appreciate everyone. And for those that's watching, please like, share, and subscribe. And come and join the number 12. You enjoy yourself sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. And Drill, our lovely producer who makes everything, put it all together. What you got for him?
Well, I truly hope that everyone enjoyed the show tonight. Want to thank Atissa for stopping in and hollering at us. We missed you. Just come in and join us at any
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
But I do got a few little things for you guys tonight. You know, hey, if you're cooking those ribs in the oven, we're going to ask you to stay away from that rib juice because apparently it burns. Now, we do want to know your thoughts on that saying, that's just a man being a man, because hell, a man is gonna be a man. So, just let us know your thoughts on what that saying actually means to you. And if you're gonna dye your pubic hairs, please email us at a totalview22@gmail.com, because my brother Mario needs to know the process of doing so, because hell, he's gonna be dyeing his pubic hairs here. And y'all come back now, you hear? Love you.
Wow. Okay. Got
You
you.
asked for that.
No, it's okay. She stole my goddamn
Beep,
rib
beep.
thing, but it's okay.
Beep, beep. The number 12 is rolling through.
There you go, the number 12.
God.
Okay, Atilsa, you want to say goodbye to the folks?
Thank you all for having me. I will stop by from time to time just to ruffle a few feathers.
Courtesy, y'all.
I know that's right. It was great to see you.
I mean, yes, we enjoyed you.
I had it just reminds me of old times. So it's like we picking up where we started off. And guess what? It is what it is.
It is
and I'm
what it
for
is.
everybody. We missed you.
Yep,
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we did. Mama D, go on and take us on out of here.
Really not anything for me to say. Everything has been said. We just enjoyed everybody. We hope that you have enjoyed us. This is not only for entertainment, but it also to be newsworthy too, so that you can find out what's going on in the world. And as Lee Jack said, we do want to keep Jayceon in our prayers and his family. We need to keep them prayed up because they've got a long road to go. And hopefully somebody will take this ball and take it to where it needs to go, so that this little boy can get some justice, because what happened to him was not fair. And but as usual, as Felicia said, nobody stayed in their lane, and the number 12 was running overtime today. So and I think we had quite a few riders, but I think Mario was the speed bump today, because he was under the bus more than he was on the bus.
Oh man.
But that's what happens when you come to Mama D's Playhouse. And we're inviting you to come back next week.
All right.
As long as they ain't hollering, how about them Cowboys? If they can come as much as they want.
See, I'm going to totally let that go. I'm going in a different direction. I'm a bigger person.
Ooh, hello.
Yeah, man. As I tell y'all every week, all the time, even if you don't feel it's for you, share it with somebody. As you see, it's not just we just give y'all regular stuff. It'd be therapeutic. Sometimes these podcasts be the very best part of my week. You know what I mean? When we talking, because with all us working and everybody got so much stuff going on, busy in their life, you know, just the day-to-day stuff. It's good to sometimes get together and let off a little steam, laugh, joke. And we just want y'all to be a part of this too. We want y'all to feel what we feel. I really wish y'all could tune in to when we have our off the record conversation. Y'all think this shit is wild. Y'all should listen to what we read, but that ain't for everybody. That's for us. We got to keep some for ourselves. But thank y'all for hanging out with us. We truly appreciate it. And as my man Lee Jack told y'all, his mouth still works. Good night.
Don't forget, hashtag
Did you end with that? Oh my God.